Hello, everyone. It's me, the world's finest president of the United States, Grover Cleveland here. You're watching Ink the Book Show. It's bad for you. You can follow Ryan O'Connor at Wrangleshank on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Twitter. And if you like his work on the Bonehead comic, you can also watch his Bonehead cartoon. The link to all these things and more can be found in the description. Furthermore, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things Wrangleshank and all things Ink the Book. Thank you.
It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book.
Hey everybody, it's Ink the Book Show, the only show with a bed behind me and where I draw my first graphic novel, Bonehead. Broadcasting Fridays, Saturdays, Mondays, and just about any other day I can think of, provided that I can make it happen. Today we're inking page 200, take 2. It's a 250-page book. There's about 230 pages drawn. We're almost done inking the whole book. And then I got to figure out how I'm coloring it. Let's go. Ooh. I'm going to turn this around. This is the point of the show where I turn all my things around. The camera, the lights, the action. Okay. Lathering up my daily dose of ink. Let's get in there. Okay. So, there's a lot of sirens flaring on this page and lights flashing. Here's Bonehead. We're going to start with Bonehead. Lolly. I want to thank all the Twitch people who have been so good to my Twitch channel. Not sure why, but YouTube has dramatically fallen off the past month or so. I used to get people watching on YouTube, but not so much now. For most of the year, I would pretty reliably get views. But Twitch not only has my regulars, but it seems like it attracts people to my channel on its own. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate people checking out the show. And that goes for people on Facebook and YouTube as well. When Facebook doesn't pull my broadcasts. But if you're watching on Facebook, I'll have you know, you'll probably find more broadcasts. You'll probably see them more often on if you subscribe to the YouTube channel or the Twitch channel, because I keep getting them pulled on Facebook for the little nature videos I've been putting in, which I'm probably not going to put in anymore, honestly, because I don't want them to get pulled anywhere. I gotta find some other content to make, to put in my videos when I have to run to the bathroom. Ooh, I just realized that could be sharper. I think. Can't it? It's about as sharp as it's gonna get, perhaps. No, I need that light. Okay. I kind of need even more of that light. There we are. So I'm slowly working on the last pages of this book. I'm not sure how many there are left still, but there's probably about 10 left. 10, 15 left to ink. Then my next obstacle is figuring out how I'm going to be scanning this book in, because of these 11 by 17 inch pages. I don't have a scanner for it, I think, and I've tried a couple libraries which their scanning system doesn't seem like it's going to be reliable enough for me. Because they like one of them has like glitchy artifacts that it's putting in the scans, and then both of them aren't sending. Both of the libraries I've tried won't send them in the format. Send them to me in the format that I want. So I think I'm gonna try checking out the community college art department. Hopefully I can get away with that. I haven't been to that community college in like since like 2009. I would go to my art school where I got my bachelor's degree, but that school has since shut down and been demolished. Good riddance to bad rubbish. No, had some good times there, and I don't know. Some good education squeaked in those days. Some good. Some bad. Anyway, the whole place is gone. So that's not an option. I can't even use the scanners of whatever would be there now because there's just a demolished building there. Okay, just gonna draw the characters first. It's my sister-in-law's birthday today. I think she's 24. I won't see her today. I need to see my nephew for sure. I gotta get him a present for his first day of kindergarten still. Because I did it for his cousin last week. Alien eyes. He's got little alien eyes. Oh, hey, Crimson. I'm doing good. Crimson's here, everybody. I feel like you've been streaming more than me this week. I keep seeing notifications about it. How have your streams been going? Let's see. You struggled this week because you're sick. Tried to start 2 new clay pieces on Tuesday. Wasn't up for it. Promised to be back Thursday, but just played a game instead. I've missed a bunch of days. I forget why now. I know I went axe throwing one day with my sisters. It's like a last minute decision that they wanted me to do with them. That was fun. I forget what else happened now. The other day I fell asleep after work and just kind of slept the rest of the evening away. which was nice. I didn't know I was that tired until I woke up. Okay, I think I'm gonna... Let's see. Bubbles. Everywhere some letters. Speaking of letters, there's all these like sound effects. Oh, hey, Wetlove's here too. Howdy do. Usually I'll do these when I do the panels, like all the sound effects, but I want to make sure that they are, I don't know. I'm waiting to see how the artwork lands, I guess, before I commit that. On this page. You said, is this part of the book? Yes. This is part of that last batch of pages that I am reworking. I had drawn this whole chunk of the book already, but it needed to be redone. So I'm working on repenciling it, and I'm inking it for the first time. But it is the last page, or the last batch. Also, will we get to see the next step, coloring and adding the story bits? Yes. I gotta figure out how I'm doing that. We'll see. I was saying earlier, my next obstacle is to figure out how I'm scanning it. I think I'm going to sneak into the art department at the community college. Maybe my sister can get me in there. I got to talk to her about that. Worst case scenario, maybe I'll sign up for an art class. Oh, What Love Says Hey, Crimson. Just saw that. Oh, and Crimson also said, hey, What Love. They can see each other. Let's see. Okay. Space Hat. So, well, if I'm doing the background, I'm gonna have to do those letters. See, because it interacts with the background. Okay, so I'm just using some kind of multi-liner pen. This is a 0.8 in some brand. I don't know, because it's worn off. But yeah, I plan on doing video on scanning it in and scanning in pages and setting up pages for colors when the time comes, hopefully early September. And then I want to do color streams. I might not be as thorough streaming the colors. I don't know. Maybe I'll color the whole dang thing on stream too. I have no idea. Oh, tomorrow. So I don't think either of you guys were around last year when I did the one chip challenge, but I think I'm going to do that at the beginning of tomorrow's stream, which I will probably do in the evening. I've got a more open day tomorrow, so I could kind of do the stream whenever, but I'm thinking I'm going to do it in the evening because I got another one chip challenge chip. Let me see. I know it said like something like 10,000 Scovilles or something like that. Let me see. Let me look up the one chip challenge. Pocky one chip challenge 2022. Last year, I did it on stream, and it was like 20 minutes of me just like with 20 minutes of steam billowing out my ears. Do the toe of Satan on stream. What is that? I think earlier last year, not on stream, but prior to doing the one chip challenge, maybe by a month or so, I was at a graduation party for a friend of ours, and I did it was some tiny piece of chocolate that I tried, and it was kind of the same thing. But that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. And me and What Love were talking about something else I want to do. Some other event I want to do. A best of Ink the Book show broadcast where I play like all these cool, fun scenes from broadcasts. I've got a whole list of ones that I want to do, and then I'll probably like isolate them out and trickle them onto the channel as well. When do I plan on doing this? Tomorrow evening. I'm not sure. Maybe I will post about it in the Discord in advance to give you a heads up. I'm thinking tomorrow evening. So right now it's noon. I'm thinking maybe like 4 p.m. tomorrow. I'm wondering if I should do it early. I still got to decide because there's something else I want to do tomorrow besides stream. But I'll let you know. When I do the one chip challenge, could I have some paper on hand for speed drawing while you suffer? See how many things you can draw that people post in the chat. Last year, I just kept it on my face the whole time and suffered it out without eating or drinking anything. And then I started drawing afterwards. But that might be cool. I do it in the common room at everyone. So hopefully some dipshits will come show support. In the common. Oh, posted in yours? Gotcha. Got a whiteboard. Then you'll see the face and the drawing. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oops, I didn't mean to go back to inking the drawing with the pen. So this is probably going to get cut off if it gets printed. That's fine. said no whiteboard, make a mock one. Got a large board that you could cover in white contact. I should have easy access to a whiteboard. I think I have one somewhere too. It's up to you. I just seen. Oh yeah, probably. That sounds right. And here's exit sign. What's with the random whip noises? I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with my brain. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fun tomorrow. Last year, it's like I don't even know if I had any followers at that point, but I had like a ton of my friends and family in the comments. It was like early on in my streams, and I was kind of like posting it as an event everywhere. And I saw the chip in the store, and I was like, I am doing that again. Just because I like because I love making a victim of myself. I don't know. It'll be fun. I should post it out to my family after this stream. Let them know. Let's see. So, I think I should do this right now before I continue. Otherwise, I'll miss it and mess up. There's these, like, lights from the sirens. Okay, it's just delivered something. How thoughtful. And I didn't get them anything. Jiminy. Yesterday I was talking about doing confident, quick lines. Not that one. Okay. There's that. Oh, I did make it bleed onto the H. I'll clean that up. Okay. I think the broadcast from last year, I think it's called Burning Down the House. It's from last August. It's on my YouTube channel. If anyone wants to see it last year. Let's see. I've got these tiles that I put necks on that I was going to make them black. But I don't know that I'm going to put more black on the ground. I have a feeling I don't want to do that. Um, A for apple. I don't know why it's an A, but I'm pretty sure earlier, in an earlier basement scene, I had one that said B. Oops. Okay, I can't forget, I gotta clean up that H right there. Said, can link the toe of Satan on Discord for after stream. Okay. I've heard of that before. I feel like. But I don't remember what it is. I should watch the old one, or last year's one chip challenge to prep for this one. I gotta stop. When I'm sitting in my chair, a lot of times I put my left foot up and I sit on my foot. I think that's bugging my knees. And just out of the blue, my knees really largely stopped bothering me earlier this week after a billion years of them always bothering me. So that was nice. So now I'm like hyper conscious of how I'm standing, and I'm extra concerned about my posture all of a sudden. The new inserts were helping, but I was still like, my knees were still feeling kind of like swollen and painful, like when I would do certain things. And then it was like I started kind of adjusting my posture a little bit, and all of a sudden, because what was it? It was my hip started hurting in like all of a sudden. So I was trying to like adjust my posture a little bit, and all of a sudden the hip pain went away and my knee pain went even more away. So now I'm trying to like kind of fine tune my posture, but I don't quite know what it is. I also think I have to get some, even though I just got new shoes as well, I think I gotta get some nice and expensive orthopedic shoes. Sitting on your foot would twist your knee some, yeah. And I have a bad habit of doing that. Okay. Said I've seen the chip one. Oh, you've never seen the chip one before. Last year was the first time I'd seen it. I just saw him in the store, and I was like, "Oh, this would be fun to do on my channel." And I think because I had just had some spicy stunt thing like that the month before, I was like, I can do it. Um, and I was just surprised to see it again. So I'm like, I'll do this every year I come across one. How about that? Let's see. Oh man, I guess there's a taco truck school picnic at my nephew's school that my sister-in-law, whose birthday it is enjoying right now with all of her kids. I don't even know of anything like that ever happened at my school, let alone what, week 1 of kindergarten. Taco truck. I want a taco truck. That is some wonky tiling there. Okay, let me get out the whiteout. There's H. Okay. Okay. There's that. Here he's going like, what? I can't hear you. Let's see. Put this down a bit. Here's all of that. Mamma mia, as my baby niece likes to say. She can barely talk, but she goes, Mamma mia, which she got from the Phantom Dancing song on YouTube, which I've talked about before. They're obsessed with the Phantom Dancing cartoon. I should post that on the Discord the link. It's a Luigi's Mansion cartoon thing that somebody made. Or it's a song that somebody made, and then they made a cartoon to it. She Italian? No, she's not. Irish and I think a quarter Mexican. But they all fell in love with that. Well, they were all obsessed with Luigi's Mansion, and that's how they found the Phantom Dancing cartoon. They're just all my nieces and nephews. They just, if they get their hands on a phone, they're just watching like dinosaur videos and Mario videos nonstop. Oh, I didn't realize I'm not doing that with the pen like I should be. Should be, because that's what I've done all throughout the book so far. Blah, blah. The one below this, I think I'm going to move. Oh, I was also mentioning, I think I'm going to try and start my Halloween costume soon. I want to start it this month because I want to beat the birthday girl today. I want to beat her at the costume contest at our Halloween party this October. So I think I've been trying to think of what I'm going to make because I'm going to make a cardboard costume. That much I know. And I think I'm going to make like a dragon costume. And I moved it, but not too much effect, but that's fine. We got it all over the place. What if I do one more over here? That'll kind of sell it a little more, maybe. And so, as I'm making, oh wait, be Bonehead. Nah, he's old news. No one cares about Bonehead anymore. I don't know if I'll make it on stream. I could maybe I'll make it a little bit on stream, but I'll at least share my progress on here because I don't think the people I would be trying to surprise are going to tune into this channel very much. Oh yeah, pics on the Discord. How is it all news? I'm still making the book. I'm just kidding. I remember a friend of mine, her baby boy was starting to like start crawling and stuff, or like starting to talk, and she's like, "Yeah, he's getting so old. He doesn't need me anymore." I was like, "What are you talking about?" It was her third kid. So maybe she knows something I don't. Oh, wait, I didn't finish this one. Yeah, I will post I will post pics in the Discord, and I'll surely share my progress on here as well. Post in your selfies in real life bit of Discord too if you want. Oh yeah, I could do that. So I think I gotta start gathering up cardboard. Maybe not today, but this week. I'm planning it a little bit. See, I think I'm gonna make like a big head jaw thing, and with like a back, like that goes to a back and trails into a tail. And see, I'm imagining just at this at the get go of this, I'm imagining kind of like I wear these arms. It's like I put it on like a jacket, kind of, right? And then the back just goes all the way down into a big tail. And I imagine it being a 3D tail. And then it's got like a hood that is a big dragon head. And maybe I'll make some wings on the back. The problem with cardboard is you got to be able to wear it comfortably. And the ones I've made in the past, the Viking one and the robot one, it was just like bare cardboard with like duct tape, if anything. I think this one I'm gonna paint up. We'll see. You know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men, and Ryan especially. The biggest mouse of them all. But I know she's going to try and do something special because it's been no secret that she's wanted to. Okay, so they always do. The ones that I'm most interested in beating out are my sister-in-law, whose birthday is today, and my brother Jimmy, and their kids, because they always do big theme family costumes. And they always go above and beyond. And it's all her, really. And I know it's been no secret that she always wanted a daughter, and she's finally got her daughter after 3 boys. So I feel like she's going to try and go do something extra special, starting with the baby, if I had to guess. The more you post around the place, the more people will see your stuff. That's true. Will give you more of a chance of getting people by here. Yeah. I get a little shy about it sometimes, but I can do that. Oh dear. I cut into my W. Black, 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 and blacker. It goes black, 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 and blacker. Let's see. this. Almost done with this panel. You say oh, I missed a lot. You gave yourself the challenge that you thought you might regret, but now it's starting to come together and you're enjoying it. Cool. In Dinkum, the Aussie game you've been playing, you thought, wouldn't it be nice if my map island was actually shaped like Australia? Friends who play the game said I was crazy, but it was a cool idea. I'm in the process of laying the outline of it now, one shovelful of sand at a time, and lots of back and forth in wheelbarrows. Not like Minecraft, where you fill your inventory full of sand you mine. Oh no, Dinkum, you gotta move it one shovel at a time. You can fill a wheelbarrow with 10 shovels worth and move that to the location to terraform. So long process, but I got plenty of time. Oh wow. Well, that's cool. How far along are you on that goal? That reminds me of a John Linnell of They Might Be Giants did a solo album all about state songs, and there's one song on the album about I keep wanting to sit on my foot and I gotta resist it. He said you'll send a pic of the map of the game, the overlay of what I want, and then a pic of my map with pins in game. You've done half a point at the top of the Queensland at the moment. Well, yeah, good luck. So there's a song on this album called State Songs where it's about a ship that's shaped like the state of Arkansas. And then it suggests, and it says that it's like on a scale of 1 to 1, the exact shape and size of the state of Arkansas. And it speculates that when the waves roll over the real Arkansas and it sinks, which it's a landlocked state, there's no water around it in real life. But when it sinks to under the ocean and it's overtaken by water, can maybe the ship that is shaped like Arkansas can replace the sunken state. It's an album full of weird songs, but it just used the names of United States to of U.S. states to as kind of like an off point for song titles. I should look at what I wrote for this. I don't have it printed out. I'm going to disappear for a second just to make sure I'm doing the right thing with this drawing. That's what I thought. I have him looking like he's thinking here, but he should be going shh. So he's going to be like, facing out, not in. Facing out, not in. He's going shh. He goes, what? Shh. What? He said, you sent me a pic. Mm. So I kind of saw what you're talking about. Are you working on the border first and then filling it in? Oh man, it's 1:12. I thought it was much earlier than that. That's okay, I've got time. Okay, so there's this. Let me get these letters in there. Wah, wah. All right, and then then said you first you pinned the ends of the states and ran a fence line, and you're slowly doing roads along the state lines. So far, I only have the road that divides Northern Territory from Queensland's complete. I've done some roads on the west side with bridges over lakes and stuff, because you're keeping a lot of the waterways. But then, I really want to start the outline because there are a few want to be part of filling in areas. But I need the outline done before I can let anyone help me, because I won't be enclosing it all completely. But there's a massive area that does need to be filled, in which you love help with. And the town will be in the middle, crossing the corners from Northern Territory, South Australia to Queensland. You need to spread the town out a lot more than you did on your main game, so you can decorate more. And the game's only just come out, and there's a lot more to come, so I want to make sure I have room. Really hope they add towns people housing and co-op player housing. I said anyone who joins me on the project can pick their own area to fence off as their home base. So should houses be a thing later, they can have their own property. Interesting. So, hey, caramba. Oh, I read that already. Okay. Okay. I think a lot of this page is going to be very red tone. Because of these sirens. This and the next few pages. It's almost 1:30. I'm trying to beat 2 o'clock if I can. Fingies. Handy. I've got the soundtrack to that Josie and the Pussycats movie stuck in my head right now. In case anyone was wondering. Particularly that Pretend to Be Nice song. Let's see here. There it is. You don't think you know that one? Yeah, there was a movie that came out in about 2001, I want to say. Maybe later. Maybe 2003. It was pretty good. I remember really liking it when it came out. 2001, I was right the first time. It's got Rosario Dawson in it. I don't. What's her? What's that other girl's name? I don't know the name of the girl that played Josie, but Tara Reid. Tara Reid's the other girl. I remember being surprised at how much I liked that movie and thinking the soundtrack was really good. Actually, and I think I've talked about this before, but my character Sid, this character, this guy here, he was named Sid because I think the name Sid was in my head because at the beginning of that movie, she's wearing a shirt that says Sid on it, and I thought that was really cool. Something about that. That's weird. That movie had an effect on one of my characters. Sweaty Smitty's here. Oh, you said you know the movie, you just don't remember the music. Happy Friday. Keep up the great work as always. Thank you, Sweaty. Okay. There we go. I want a fine point if it's going across his face like this. Background. Fill in the black. That's my song. The end. Everyone throws roses up on the stage while I bow. To uproarious applause. Crimson. We'll be right back. After these messages. After these messages, she'll be right back. Let's see. We've got how much more of this panel to do? Just a teensy piece. I'm trying to beat 2 o'clock, but it's going to be close. I'm getting my hand in the ink. That's dangerous. Speaking of dangerous, well, I guess the letters kind of separated out a bit, but there's going to be a bit of black on black between these two panels. Since there's no gutter separating them. There's that. So this panel is done, and one more to go. Here's Bonehead. The last Bonehead drawing for the day. Unless I work on some pencils tonight after work. But I don't know. I don't know if that'll happen. Tie. Okay. I changed it up on this one. I put blow. Blow. How you like me now? The river will not allow you to get with it, Mr. Smith. Don't rip. Listen to my gear shift. And so on in that fashion. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Baba always said to knock you out. That's right, Forrest. Who's the actress that played what have you come back to? I don't know. Who's the actress that played Forrest Gump's mom? Did she die? Let me see. That was Sally Field. No, she's not dead. She's 75. I can't believe she's 75. She was just in her 40s 30 years ago. That keeps happening to me. I'm like, but they were just. Oh yeah, that was 30 years ago. Stupid time. Time is marching on. And time is still marching on. Sorry. Sally someone. Wait, what's that? I'm knocking out Sally Field. I was just singing Mama Said Knock You Out because of the blow. All the good actors are dying out, and the new ones are all about sex appeal and ripped bodies and fake bits and showing off their arses and don't know how to act. You know, I just started listening to an audiobook of Brave New World, and the cover on it in Audible, I guess there was a Peacock streaming version of Brave New World, like a TV show version of Brave New World. and all the actors on the actors and actress on the image for the audiobook, it just seems like weird to me. But maybe it makes sense. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with what Brave New World is about, but it's one I've been meaning to get around to reading for a long time. But maybe it actually makes sense that they're all like hot, sexy actors. For that, I don't know. But yeah, some of the people we're losing. It's every once in a while I'm like, man, we're gonna lose this person eventually. We're gonna lose this person eventually. It's really sad to think about. I'm like, I'm gonna die. My dad's gonna die. That's really depressing. We're not gonna die. We're gonna live forever. I wanna be forever young. Where's a vampire when you need? Hey, I know someone. We will all live forever in the hearts of those we leave behind. I hate movies now with the actors as old people who were young when I was a kid. Yeah, that reminds me of another song by Jonathan Coulton about Tom Cruise. And there's a part of the song where he says, because he knows someday he'll have to play an, an old R-word grandpa. While someone younger plays his sexy son. And that's got to be getting close, right? He says he knows someday he'll have to play an old retarded grandpa while someone younger plays his sexy son. It's called Tom Cruise Crazy. Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise crazy. Just be glad it's him, not you. If you had Tom Cruise's troubles, you might be Tom Cruise crazy too. You'd flash your big white shiny smile You'd buy expensive shoes, but you'd be the only man on earth who didn't enjoy Tom Cruise. Oh no. No, who couldn't enjoy Tom Cruise? Oh no, no, you couldn't enjoy Tom Cruise. They shaved some years off him in the Maverick movie. He looked younger than he did in the other last movie he did before it. He won't be able to do all these fancy stunts forever either. But sure, he will try to. Oops. What is the time that it is? It's almost 2 o'clock. But it looks like I'm going to beat 2 o'clock, even if only by a moment. I don't know if I've seen many Tom Cruise movies at all. I've seen most of Rain Man, and I think that's about it. Okay, page done. He said it's a shame he's such a wanker as a person because he's a good actor. Yeah, I don't know much about him either, other than he seems kind of kooky, right? Well, this has been Ink the Book Show. I'm Ryan O'Connor, having inked yet another page of my first graphic novel called Bonehead, available only on this stinking show. Well, I'll be back tomorrow to do the one chip challenge. I'm going to keep the Discord posted when I have a better idea of when I'm going to do that. So you can check it out on the Discord. I'll probably mention it on other social media too. That's where I'm pointing at the social media links. Probably this way actually. But and yeah, I will post it in Crimson's as well. Yeah, I got to get better at advertising. Anyway, we'll get the word out. But I'll be back tomorrow at some point. Bye, everybody. See you, Crimson. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, What Love, for stopping by. And who else was here? Sweaty Smetty, our good pal Sweaty Smetty, always boosting my confidence. Well, see you, everybody. Click some links. Click some other videos. You'll be a better person for it. And always remember to floss your toes.